just wanted to mention how I see a lot of men online that troll females and feminists and things like that. So far, I'm at the beginning of this speculation and all, and just really looking at this feminist versus maleist situation going on in our U.S. country, which is so stupid. Wasn't happening 5 years ago. 5 years ago, we were not talking about feminists and malists. At least I wasn't seeing anything about this shit. And now it's here. And I'm just so confused by it. Like, why? Why are there always new wars coming up, new battles and shit? What is wrong with you stupid fucking people? You guys are building new battles. It was already a disgusting and annoying and never-ending battle dealing with race wars, and now we got fucking gender wars. I can't believe this. And what can I say? Like I said, you guys are animals. God said it the best. He said, "You guys are dumb fuckers. You're dumbasses." Um, the reason why I think God said this because He said something like in the Bible, like "You're nothing without me," or yeah, that's what the pastors say. I don't know, something like that. That we are nothing without God, and I used to get offended by that at first. Now, when I look at you humans, I'm like, oh God, He was so right. You people are truly animals, and you do not evolve without God. Truly, you guys are fucking dumb. You don't evolve correctly without Him, for sure. You are dumbasses. He was right. Um, I just want to tell you the truth. He wasn't mean about it. He wasn't truthful about it, I should say. He was a little bit truthful, but he held back the further truth. He left out the part where you guys are stupid. He should have said that, but he doesn't have to. I'll say it. You keep bringing up new battles, you people, you humans, you stupid humans. You guys bring up new battles for us to fight. So now there's a new battle that really wasn't anything, is feminism versus maleism. Yes, there is maleism. They haven't given themselves a name, but they are surely in a group together. They just don't want to give themselves a name. I think they want to act like there's only feminism. And you're both wrong, by the way. Listen, I think what's his name, Morgan Freeman said it best when he said stop talking about it when it came to the race wars and shit and racism. There is no racism, but people talking about it and bringing it up, mentioning it in their speech and acting like there is making it seem like there's racism. And because they are the racists who are actually doing it, most black people of America, they're the ones doing it. That's the racism. And now it's the black people, which is fucking annoying. We already have to deal with those dumbasses when they do that. Now we have to deal with the idea of feminism, feminists, and malists. And to be quite honest, I feel like feminists got their name from the malists, but the malists are not getting their name from the feminists. And the reason I say this is because all I hear about feminism is males speaking about them. Just like Morgan Freeman said, like when blacks speak about race, there's a racial issue. And everybody does, but blacks do it way more than ever. Like all they can think about is race. That's all they live off of. Even though they're not loyal to it, that's all they can care about. Everybody has evil in their soul, so that's all it really is. It's just the evil and misunderstanding in their soul. So they will not get rid of the hatred that they have for white people. And they will act like they don't hate them, even though they act like they hate them. They will pretend like they don't hate them, but they display that they do. So this being said, I feel the same way about feminism. I have never seen a female feminist in my fucking life, not even on the internet, anywhere, and I've still been searching. Still been surfing on there, and I do know they're out there. I do know it. But God, like, every time I look on the internet, all I see is a man who talks shit on a female, who talks shit on a feminist, who brings it up, who mentions it. I do not see feminism anywhere, but I do see men who bring it up, who act like it's everywhere, and that is confusing to me. And it goes to show that all along, which was always true, these are the feelings that men have towards women. All along, men have always had these disrespectful feelings towards women. It's like they never really cared about them. Yet they will have sex with them, knowing that they're sexy, that they look better than men. And I have nothing against males or females. I have something bad to say about all you stupid fuckers. But listen, I don't understand why men would have to team together to go against any female. I just don't get it. Like, your fucking dicks are tiny. Fuck you dudes for that. You can be mad at me all you want, but I have something bad to say about every last one of you. How do you team up? What for? What's the point? You'd win any day. There's no point in teaming up and going against women. You have not only men who will team up, but women will team up with you to go against women. But what's the fucking point? What are they doing? I don't see any sign of feminism, especially any more than I see the Black Lives Matter groups and bullshit like that. I don't see. What I do see is people capturing small instances where feminists went on an outrage or something, or a petition and so forth. But the joke is on them, though. It's not like anybody shows this on males. Because all I do see is crazy disrespect coming from men. And all they talk about, even when I watch videos that have nothing to do with feminism, they bring it up. They fucking bring it up. It will be so irrelevant. It's like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Shut up. I mean, if feminists are truly the problem, why are you bringing it up? You're making it a problem more than it actually is. Because again, there's a big racial problem due to the fact that blacks keep acting like whites are the most racist people on earth. But it's like reverse psychology. In reality, they're racist in this because they have a problem with white people. And it's funny because these males are against that. They're annoyed by that. And males are so smart that they come up with statistics to slap these black people in the fucking face, these liberals, in the face with statistics. And it's so smart. Like, obviously, if there's a real racial problem, look at how much crime black people do. And that just shuts down their argument instantly. But you know what's crazy? They can't do that with the women. Because if you show statistics, men rape women like beyond ever. And no women rape men. And the numbers are way too high on rape. So that's what really pisses me off. Why don't you ever show statistics on that? There's just never a reason to team up with a group of fucking men, or even with a group of women, and go against each other. But man, I can't understand why a man would do it. It just makes no sense. If you see a few women team up together and make feminist groups, it's bad. But I just don't see a reason to take that so close to heart. This is what men have been doing. The Malists take that so fucking close to heart, and they go fucking rampage. And all I've been seeing on YouTube is a male that had something to say about a feminist. I've never seen it any other way around. I've never seen it the other way around at all. On irrelevant videos that have nothing to do with that shit, they still talk about it. They are so heartful of this. They're now acting like, and probably worse than the blacks who were racist against whites, who kept complaining about white people. They're now acting like that. Fucking hypocrites. Hypocrites, man, you people are. I don't know if it's the conservatives or what you call these groups, because I'm not knowledgeable of these groups. I just see what people do, and I'm here just confessing it. But I do know one thing. They are males, and I call them Malists. I give them a name because that's what they're doing. They're grouping up, and they're going against somebody else. So I have to give them a name for that. And they complain about women. This is exactly what the Black Lives Matter groups do. They complain about the cop cases and all this other shit, but they don't look at statistics, though, to find out, oh, fuck, blacks do the most crime. They do the highest crime rate, and especially on themselves. Males, you keep complaining about feminists and females, but you don't look at statistics to realize, oh, shit, you do the most crime, bitch. And they do a higher crime rate, and you commit the most rape crime on women. Nothing fucking beats that. If you complain about any gender at all, it'll be yourselves. Yourselves. Now here's the thing. I'm not for that though. You shouldn't complain about one gender. You shouldn't. I have nothing against males. I truly don't. I sit here and call stupid people out on their shit. That's all. People who are more wrong, that's what I call out. But somebody has some fucking nerve to call people out on a racial problem. But black people, you do a higher crime rate, especially on your stupid ass selves. Fuck you for that. You have no heart. You must have no heart for that. But now we got a new situation here. Males are doing this to females. And for those of you who complain about black people doing that, you're a fucking hypocrite. Look at yourself in the mirror. Um, the men are doing this to females. They're complaining. They won't shut the fuck up about feminists marching or whatever. They fucking saw one girl out of like millions who don't do it, who don't do the same thing. They're complaining about one chick who went off, and they're embarrassing these fucking females like crazy. They're always going to win. Like, there's no way the females can win at this because they don't truly have a big army. They don't truly like have a heart for this shit, for this feminism at all. The number of feminists there has to be, it has to be a small number because I don't see them anywhere. I don't see them commenting on YouTube or anything like that. They're silent, and they always will be. And if they ever spoke, trust me, the whole country would shut them up, especially since they don't have black females on their side. Black females ride solo, and I don't see the malists criticizing the black girls for having their black female fucking arguments and whatnot, because they're working solo. They're not working with black men. They decided to separate from them. That's how much coons they are. It pisses me off how blacks are such, they're the biggest coons. Black males have all this black pride, but a lot of them fuck white chicks. I don't understand that. They've been doing that since the early 2000s. It was like a big popular thing. Trust me, they do not love white women at all. They don't care. They laugh at them, but they have sex with them. And I'm confused. Like, dude, you have black pride. Fuck you. And they're not telling their women to have natural hair. Stupid black men. Stupid. Just so fucking dumb. You guys claim you want to be loyal to something, but you don't even know how to be loyal to it. You call yourselves a part of it, but you have no loyalty to it. You can't even act like you're loyal to it. Black women have all this black pride, but they're praising other black women for dating white men, rich white men, or getting with them, apparently for not being with a black man. Coon. And they're wearing white girls' hair, straight hair, and they're trying to get lighter skin, bleaching their skin, or wearing makeup that makes their skin look lighter. Coon. You're a fucking coon. That's even worse because you don't even want to share your own fucking image. That's insane. And they hate white chicks. I do not understand that. And here we are now. With all that being said, with black people dealing with that, you guys now give birth. You humans, you stupid Americans now have given birth to a new problem. You males, especially you white males, that's what maleism mostly is made up of, white men. Some black men are a part of it. You guys had sense at first, but now you have exposed your problem. I always said there's something wrong with all of you groups, every last one of you. Your political groups, your religious groups, your atheism groups. I don't have time to get to this shit on one recording, but I will get to all of it eventually. You guys all have problems, and you malists have exposed yours, that you always had an issue with females. You never respected them, that you always had not enough love for them since the very fucking beginning. Of course, I knew this, judging by the kind of remarks that women get, especially in videos. Whenever I read the comments, I see the feelings right then and there. They get the nastiest, most sexual and disrespectful remarks I've ever seen. Guys they never talk this kind of nasty trash. The nastiest trash guys ever talk is on women. I always notice this on YouTube. You don't believe me? Look at the comments. Stupid fuck. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Just look at it and be honest with yourself. It always happens and never fails. Non-black females get the worst fucking comments on any meme, any video you can possibly imagine on YouTube. I'm serious. Even sometimes on videos where It's all precious. Like, it's all like there should be nothing but good atmosphere, and you should never expect to see a bad comment. You still see one fucking dude, one shitty demon that has something nasty to say on a female. It's so fucking weird. On a non-black girl though. Don't look at the black chicks. Somehow you Americans respect black queens. You do. Trust me. I don't see no humiliation on them. But it's only on the non-black chicks. I'm just being specific here. This is specifically how I see things, and I continue to see it. I've seen it ever since the day I've been born, been able to look at a computer. It has never failed. There's always one demon that has something shitty to say. It's so weird. And the girl gets very little protection. Very little protection. It's crazy. It's so fucked up. So this is what I've seen. And now you've confirmed that this shit is hatred. Clearly, you malists have done that. When you complain, just like the black people, about female this, feminist this, if it happened this way, everybody would blame the male and blah blah blah. But you don't even acknowledge the fact that you guys do have a fucking large ass crime rate over them, over women. Men have a huge fucking crime rate on women. Part of that being rape. So it's the same situation, and we all have to look at ourselves in the mirror. Everybody has a problem. Feminists have a fucking issue, obviously, but some of you fuckers have a bigger issue than them. But ultimately, none of this should be an issue. This should not be controversy. We wouldn't have a problem of any of these things if we didn't mention it, if we did not talk about this stuff. But the only thing that makes us mention it is because we lack love for each other. We do. We lack true love for each other. We need to love each other. All this argument is hatred. You guys fucking hate each other. You deal with each other, but you hate each other. All these groups, this is why you got on a side, because you hate the opposite side. You oppose them that fucking much that you navigate away from them to get to another side filled with people who are like you or look like you. That's fucking hatred. That's not enough love, I'll tell you that much. I choose no side to be on because I love all of you together. I choose no side to be on. I stay neutral. So, this is what I've been monitoring. I'll continue to tell you more from what I see, and I'll have to do some more learning about these political groups, the conservatives, the liberals, and Democrats, all this other weird stuff that I don't know much about. But I've been seeing it, been watching this stuff, and this is what I've captured. Let me know your disrespectful, shitty thoughts, and educate me, why don't you?